Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Kickstarter Love. And thank you for watching. Now, I'm sure you are asking, Martyr, what is Kickstarter Love? Well, I ran into a little bit of a hiccup, a little bit of predicament this week, guys, when it came to the Indie Game of the Week video that usually goes up today. I found two really cool games, guys, that I like and I wanted to share with you, but I also found out that both of these games had an active Kickstarter campaign going on right now. So I thought, instead of just, showing off one and talking about all its neat features and all that other good stuff and leaving the other one high and dry, why not show them both off? Oh, give them both a little bit of the spotlight, as it were. So things will be a little bit different this week, guys. We're going to be showing off two games, two really awesome games. So if you can find it in your heart to, tear yourself away from certain distracting forces, I would really appreciate it. And I'm sure these awesome developers would appreciate it too, guys. Now, two things to keep in mind when we're doing all this, guys. One, both of these games are in active development, guys, so there will be bugs, glitches, placeholder sounds, and art, and just a lot of weird things may happen during the course of this video. And if you are familiar with my channel, you know what I'm going to say next, guys. Everything is subject to change and not a final representation of the final product. So, just relax, guys. Just open your eyes, take in the possibilities, and just have the imagination of a child for a second. And number two, this is kind of an experimental thing, guys. It's a new style of, new things. Chances are things are going to go back to normal next week, but I thought, hey, what the heck, let's try something new. I would, however, appreciate any feedback and, of course, encourage you guys to support these developers, guys. Now, links for all this information will be in the description down below, guys, for the games, for demos, all that good stuff, guys. Check the description down below. Now, without further ado, let's do this! First one up, guys, is The Very Organized Thief by Redefinition Games, guys. Now, what is the Very Organized Thief? Well, it's a stealth game, guys. You are going around somebody's house and you are stealing stuff, but there's something very wrong with the house that you're in. It's a very interesting game. You can see right there, that's the list of stuff I have to borrow, quote unquote, a black cat or kettle, a witch's hat. But this is something really strange is going on in this house right now, guys. It's very creepy. It's very dark. There's a kettle with glowing green stuff in it, and there's red words written in blood, but that's all really, it's all fine. The point of the game is you have to find objects kind of in this randomly procedurally generated house. The objects are always in different places. They may be in one spot 1 second, and then in next playthrough they may be in another spot. It's always kind of changing. Now, the room's configurations for the most part will stay the same, but you're looking for items throughout the entire house. Now, where the really cool part about this game is as you're moving through the house, finding, the silver candlestick, the black cat, there's secrets like that. There was a ghost right there. I don't know what the hell that was, but he was a ghost in the house. I don't know why he's there, but he's there, and he freaked me out, and there's a soul jar on the floor now, and it's all really freaky stuff, to say the least. But you get the idea. You have to kind of look around. You almost have to kind of pay attention as you're looking through the house trying to find objects and little items for you to take. I don't know how I fit that barbecue in my pocket just now, but it just literally just went up my pants. It's up my butt right now. But it's a really cool game, guys. There's lots of little secrets and things to discover hidden around. There's little letters hidden around right now that basically spell out Kickstarter because their Kickstarter campaign's going on. I don't know if you know this, but this is what this video is about. It's about Kickstarter. But it's a really cool game because you also have it essentially kind of timed. Eventually, if you take too long and you screw up like I do, something comes for you. In this particular version, I don't want to spoil it. But there is something that will come for us, will come to find us. If you haven't gathered by the theme, it's not something that's going to be very, very nice. Now, the really cool thing about this game, guys, is that this game has a lot of room to expand upon, a lot of cool ideas that they can add to this game. If the game does get Kickstarter, they want to improve, the random loot, give you more game modes. Hey, hell, they could even have multiplayer in this type of a game where you're working against a other thief trying to find objects and you're moving through rooms in the house. They also want to make the stealth mechanics more enhanced. So, like, if you have your light on, you could be spotted maybe by guards guards or, you know, other mysterious forces, which I will not mention because I don't want to spoil anything. But let's just say that there's something super logical or super, you know, mystical watching this house. Super logical. Spock is watching the house, guys. Super logical. The hell am I talking about? This house is creepy as balls, by the way. I just have to say, houses are dark, alone, and empty. They're just creepy. I know I just left that cache there on the floor. But there's also a lot of cool things to discover, like secrets, like what were those wires connected to? Maybe that disarmed an alarm. Maybe that basically opened up a door. I don't really know. And the cool part is that you can play this game multiple times, and you get a lot of replay value from checking things out and doing it over and over again. Yes, the items switch around, but you could discover something new on your second or third playthrough and find out where things are, how things work, and find little hidden Easter eggs in the game, guys. And it's all really cool. But like I said, if the game is Kickstarted, guys, they're going to add more game modes, more random loot, more levels, mansions and houses and castles, and more creepy terrain possibly for you to kind of explore, find random items in. You can see right there, you can kind of grab everything and make a mess of everything. But again, the game's called The Very Organized Thief. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be kind of clean here. Uh-oh. 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 What is that noise? Oh, God. Something's very wrong. Oh, somebody's outside. Oh, God. Something's very wrong, guys. Something's wrong. I told you we had a limited time here, guys, and eventually something would come for us, guys. They're also going to add these things, this thing called loot decks, seasonal events. This is just bad juju, guys. This literally scared the shit out of me when this first happened to me. I was like, what is going on? Why is there thunder? This is supposed to be just a normal breaking and entering. What the hell is going on? Where's my list? Why am I in a box? Oh, God. What is that? What the hell is that? What is death here? Ow! And I escaped in time. But you get the idea. Like I said, you did have a limited amount of time to find objects, guys, before things just kind of hit the fan and everything went crazy. And again, you can just start all over again, have a new list of items. As you can see, a TV, a vase, a diamond ring. We have to find that soul jar again. It's kind of start all over again. And all of the items in the house have kind of moved around. They're not necessarily in the same place. Some of them are, some of them aren't. It really depends. It's kind of randomized, guys. And it's a really cool game. It's a neat concept. The graphics are, they're kind of smoothed out, but that's what Kickstarter's for. They want to improve the engine as well. But I enjoy the haunting theme of this game, the way it feels, how creepy it is. You got a little bit of Gone Home here, how it's empty, but you can tell a family lives here. Is there a ghost on my left? Yeah, there was. I just ignored it. Completely ignored it. There's also like a little built-in trophies and achievements here in the game, guys. It's really cool. I encourage you to check this game out. I had a lot of fun with it. And of course, they have an active Kickstarter, guys. Let's move on to the next game. The next Kickstarter Love game, guys, is Air Brawl by Wilhelm Nylund. I hope I pronounced your last name right, man. If I didn't, I apologize. I butchered it. But that's okay, guys, because we're entering the danger zone. If I could put in some Top Gun music here, I would, but chances are I'd get copyrighted, and then that would be bad, so I'm not going to do that. So we're going to call ourselves Kickstarter Love? I don't know. Probably not. I'm just messing around there, but you can change your name whatever you like for the demo, and you can kind of play around with it, guys. So what is Air Brawl, guys? Well, it is a arcade dog fighter game, guys. You basically are fighter pilots you're just basically blowing the crap out of each other essentially in this particular demo. Actually, it's kind of like a team capture the flag type of game. But one of the cool things about this game is it doesn't necessarily abide by the times, as it were. There's multiple styles of different kinds of planes. You got old World War II planes, old World I planes. Some of them are just kind of crazy, wacky planes that just don't even exist, like the Witch Doctor plane or, the Viking plane. All of them, of course, have their own different kinds of primary and secondary weapons that really add a flavor and uniqueness to each plane. Also changes how they actually work when it comes to combat. So, like, I could be shooting poison darts. I could be using a Batapult. I'm not sure what that is for, but there's a Batapult, guys. You can bat things, Batapult things. I'm not sure. You can missile things. You got frost missiles, and it just allows you to kind of play with this dogfighting scenario. But the controls, guys, the way the game plays is really ridiculously tight and very well done, as you're not necessarily just in the air, you're actually fighting within the city itself. Now I wish there was destructible environments in this game, but right now there isn't. Who knows, that may be something they eventually add. I know it's not part of the Kickstarter plans, that's just my own personal wishes. I'm sorry, but you get the idea. The goal of the game right now, at least, is to kind of capture this flag here and basically bring it back to our flag. But you're kind of flying and maneuvering through all of these buildings. By the way, just a warning, if you suffer a little bit from motion sickness, you may feel a little bit here. I didn't suffer it too much, but, you know, I know some people have different levels of that. But yeah, you're kind of flying around, dodging, you know, enemy fighters who are shooting at you. And trust me, they are around there. They're just really hard to spot, because you kind of have to keep your eyes peeled for enemy fighters all around you. Now, because I have the red flag, there's a giant red pylon on me that you can't see right now that shows the enemy exactly where I am. So they're probably trying to home in on me and take me out. But, oh, looks like I can turn that in, baby. Yeah. And you can see each of the planes, of course, is very uniquely designed. The Witch Doctor plane has kind of like this bone aesthetic to it all. Each of the plane looks a little bit different from a different area, and of course does play very differently. You know, the Gatling gun basically doesn't work like a homing missile, and just each of the guns brings a little something different to the game. There is a little bit of like a scoreboard if I hit okay. There's a scoreboard if I hit tab that basically show you how you're doing, your kills and all that. We're going to check out the sniper plane, which is more of a tactical, almost modern plane that you're going to be using to take out enemies from a distance, not necessarily too tight of a dogfighting plane. It's more of a kind of shoot you from afar type of plane, and then, you know, get out of there as fast as possible. Once you break into its, you know, kind of close to the distance, it's a lot more vulnerable. As you can see right there, oh, come here, come here, oh. Wait, is that guy on my side? I don't care. Give me the flag. Give me the flag. I want it. Give me the flag. Take that. As you can see, there's a reticle on the screen. It does make it is kind of hard to hit things right now. It really does reward. Oh, there is an enemy. Okay, it does reward. Oh, he blew up. Oh God, so did we. Oh God. It really does reward good piloting skills, guys, and that's one important thing to note about Air Brawl, is that you need to be a good pilot. So as far as the future of this game goes, if it does get greenlit, guys, they're going to add multiple ships. I think there's currently 6 planned total. There's 4 released. They're going to add more maps. They're basically going to polish the game's mechanics. You know, depending on stretch goals, they may even add like a racing mode where it's not necessarily about just killing each other or, you know, team deathmatch, but actually about, you know, fighting and, racing, I should say. Not necessarily just about one thing. As you can see, I'm shooting that guy. Take that! Ugh! Is he on my side? I don't care. Take the, oh God! Oh God! Oh God! I got him! I totally got him! I got him with my flat cannon there. Flat cannon, of course, explodes around him. Doesn't necessarily need to land a straight shot to hit them. And that's what I will say that I like weapons like that. But you know, some of these buildings you can actually fly into and kind of maneuver through, which is really difficult. But when it happens, and trust me, it happens accidentally, it is so cool, guys, because you can just fly through these buildings and use the environment in a way as its own weapon, guys. I'm not really sure what's the maximum number of players. I actually played a game where there was like a lot of players. There was like 12 of us total, and it was just utter anarchy. You'd spawn and explode and pretty much die instantly, guys. It was kind of hilarious. Yeah, the game's really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. The controls are very tight. And I will say, even for a demo, the controlling of the plane, the swiveling, the turning, it all works very well. It's very fast-paced. It's really nice. And I really think that this could be a very intense, you know, arcade-style, you know, team game, basically. I can see many people, I can see this on Twitch easily, just people showing off their piloting skills and what they can pull off. I got the flag, baby! I also enjoy the aesthetics. It almost looks like we're in, what's that? Colombia. It looks like we're in Colombia from BioShock. I really like the floating things. I like the level design a lot, too. But again, a lot of this is placeholder art. There will be changes made to the art, or I can't fly, dear God. There will be changes to the... Oh, God. Oh, God. That did not end well for us, guys. But yeah, I just enjoy the placeholder art. I enjoy the themes, the different guns. I like how every plane plays a little bit differently, adds kind of crazy ass weaponry, and that even though it's not necessarily aiming for accuracy, it's aiming for fun. And Air Brawl does a really cool job of capturing that, guys. And when there's a lot of players around, trust me when I say it, this game is really awesome and really chaotic and a lot of fun, guys. So again, if you like what you see, of course, I encourage you to support them, guys. So to wrap up, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first ever Kickstarter Love. I want to say personal thanks and good luck to these developers for their awesome games. Thank you for making them. I also want to thank you, the viewer, for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember that all the information and links for these games are in the description down below, guys, including the Kickstarters and demos and general information on the game, all that good kind of stuff, guys. As always, if you want to get in touch with me, tweet at me at Martyr8toJ, guys. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, and all that good social media jazz, guys. All that delicious stuff, as it not only helps me out, but also these awesome developers, guys. Till next time, and maybe we'll do this Kickstarter Love thing again. I don't know. You let me know. Give me feedback. Thank you so much, guys. Play more indie games.